to make moments that are worth living for, to show how tourism can work in a way where the people that are visited can profit most. So, and nature as well. So that's why we founded the Rainforest Foundation. That's why we have social projects and why I founded Chamaeleon.
The reason of success of Chamaeleon is very simple. Chamaeleon is a company wherein there's one person who has translated his passion into a philosophy. And this philosophy has been also translated to his people, to the workers, and also to the people who he works with. You know, the Chamaeleon philosophy is very well defined in your product manager, which comes from the passion which Ingo has, to your product managers and to the people who you work with. So it's like a very well defined philosophy. And I, as a partner of Chamaeleon, would not love to negotiate on it. And also you can see this philosophy in the people who book you.
I was just talking to some guests and they said at the end of the tour they felt like friends. That kind of touched me because that's something I would like to achieve.
These chameleons I heard they give to all of their clients, I think. The guys, if they take it, they wrap a paper here which is heavy. I heard it's a folk story from Germany. It's a popular one.
The Chamaeleon programs always have special touches. For example, maybe a bedtime story, a scarf as a gift for farewell, and many other extra twists and touches that we and Chamaeleon carefully work out.
So many people are involved to organize the tour. In the agencies, the drivers, the tour guides, of course, the most. And they make it happen. And that's why when I started, I was not looking for an agency, I was looking for friends. Because only friends can deliver that.
Soon after you begin working with Chamaeleon, you realize that all of Chamaeleon, from Ingo and all the way down the staff, the people are really sincere and truly nice people, and they care very much about producing a very great product for their clients. And they also make it very nice to work with.
They create a platform where we as partner agencies can be very creative and innovative in the ideas we give to them and the final products, because of the good communication and cooperation between the two agencies. It just works well and the success story writes itself.
With Chamaeleon we really feel they are a partner and we are a partner for them. And we feel equal, and it's a good win-win situation, and I feel we both grow having this partnership.
Only friends can make this feeling that at the end, when they come back, they have a big smile on their face, each guest. They tell others, the world gets a bit more united and connected. Even sometimes the tour guides are invited by the guests after, when they come to Germany. And I think that's what traveling is all about, is making a connection. So how do life-changing experiences happen? They happen if you have the feeling that you're also giving, not only taking when you're traveling with us.
The UN did a survey among all people who do long-haul travels. How much of the money they spent arrives at the people of the country they travel to. It's 5%, not more. With Chamaeleon, it's different. With Chamaeleon, it's 50%, 10 times as much. So how do we do that? How do we reach 50%? Starts with the airlines. We use the local airlines, such as Air Namibia, South African Airways, Vietnam Airlines, and so on. That's our focus. Then we have you, family-run inbound operators from the country. Then we have our tour guides, of course. the local tour guides. And then we have small family-run and owned local accommodations all around the world. Finally, we include many visits at villages where people earn money, and of course we have all our projects we run to and where money goes to. The first night you find the good night story on your pillow when you travel with Chamaeleon. And this is the small present that comes with it if you travel to Tanzania. And what is it? It's a small chameleon, everybody can see that. And it's made out of old flip-flops. It's a family-run business. They collect old flip-flops at the beach and make these little chameleons out of them. Fantastic idea, and in the key ring, then the guests find the good night story.
Die Chamaeleon-Stiftung begleitet weltweit eine Vielzahl sozialer Projekte. Die Grundschule Amalienstein in Südafrika, das Andendorf in Peru, das AIDS-Waisenheim Malaika in Kenia, die Maleko-Ureinwohner in Costa Rica, die nähenden Frauen von Sanchi in Indien. Zusammen sind es 32 bis heute. Diese Projekte, oder sollte ich sagen, die dankbaren Blicke und Gesten derer, die sich unserer Unterstützung sicher sein können, gehören auf allen Reisen zu unserem Programm.
Ingo is very generous, so he supports the community. In our case, Chamaeleon has a project in Umaspamba, a village nearby Cusco, and he gives money to help the people. And I think this is a great thing. So I think that is the difference between Chamaeleon from other tour operators. He cares about the country. He wants the best guides, also the best drivers, the best hotels. So he's really very engaged, and this is what makes his success.
Estamos en terrenos también de la Fundación Rainforest Pastaza. Ahora tenemos en esta área aquí alrededor de 1000 hectáreas más o menos compradas para la Fundación.
Was ich also ganz gut fand in der Richtung war, dass man mit Plastikflaschen sehr gespart hat, um nicht zu sagen, wir hatten gar keine, nur eine große.
Our guests need about 30 to 40 water bottles during one tour. With about 10,000 guests, that adds up to 40,000 plastic bottles that all go to garbage afterwards. So we thought that's not very good for the environment. That doesn't fit to Chamaeleon. So we invented the bottle, which we call Nature Bottle by Chamaeleon. X ohne Hop. In German it says X and Hop is plastic bottle, X and Hop. And this is X no hop. And each guest in about 38 countries, I think we are already now, from 42, only very few missing. We have now, for each guest, a water bottle on arrival, and also a system that provides free drinking water during the whole trip.
These are made of 100% bamboo, recyclable. We give them to each client every day. We give them one. We put them in this batch that we've made out of maranti so the wood can sustain the water. We put them in there. We take the water. We pour it in there. It's about 10 milliliters of water. You can see it growing, so it's absorbing the water. It saves on water, so we don't use so much water to wash our hands. This is very hygienic. It's very cool to use. They open it up. like so. Wipe your hands, wipe your face. It's a wonderful tool to use on tour. Before you go to dinner, after the day, after the safari, it's just a really good time. My wife is laughing so much, that's why I'm laughing. So anyway, I hope this is what we do. It's very small, but it adds a lot of value to the tour and the people loves it.
They are very special because they have a lot of details in the tours, very well thought. I mean, we prepared the trips for our clients, Chamaeleon clients, and we can see there is a lot of details in planning, like we put some special drinks on a terrace on a special night, so we try to give them special moments.
It's a philosophy, it is a part of the philosophy, Goosebumps. You're bringing the people to the nature. There are so many things in your life which you would love to do, but you somehow forget it. You bring the people back. Simple thing. Walking barefoot on sand. Everyone knows that you will love it, but no one acknowledges it. No one wants to translate it into an experience. It's a very simple thing. It does not cost anything, but it's a great value. This is a very simple example.
Chamaeleon has achieved to create experiences where you visit a country and you're not just a tourist, but you see the country from the eyes of the locals. That because of the local guides that we use in the countries, you create an experience for the guests so they can experience it on a very basic level of what it is to live in that country, and that's what makes the difference to other tours.
Meeting Peruvian people, and not always the touristic highlights, but to see how we live. And so this is a great experience for the people, and they love it. And so we try with the Chamaeleon groups to show them our country with very special events near to the community, near to the people, and this is what makes a success.
Most importantly, that's the concept of travel, bring guests to friends.
We did a big survey among 800 of our accommodations worldwide to find out about their sustainability successes. Many of them replied, and we did a paper out of that, and we gathered the best ideas of what accommodations do worldwide and sent those back to all 800 to get new ideas from that. And we want to keep doing that. This will be an annual accommodation award for sustainable successes. For next year, we will not only award the 3 best, we will also award the 3 who improved most, because it's a number of points you can reach, and we want to really exchange these ideas. For example, Gondwana, they have introduced a glass crushing machine to reuse glass, and there are many great ideas that we want to help distribute around the world.
Ich bin Mohammed in Position von Chamaeleon Reiseleiter. So, ich liebe gerne meinen Job.
Das wäre tue ich anders. Andere Menschen, andere Personen, andere Geschichte, andere Farbe, andere Wetter, andere im gesamten Richtung. Bei sehr Menschen mit anderen Wünschen. Deshalb, ich sag mal einfach, der Reiseleiter hängt von Hobby, hängt von Leidenschaft. Ne? Ohne Leidenschaft kann man nicht machen.
Es ist eine Philosophie, perfekt zu sein. Mit den Gästen, nicht Kunden, aber Gäste.
Ich bin ursprünglich ja nicht aus Namibia, bin aber 1986 das erste Mal hier in das Land gekommen und habe mich also in das Land verliebt. Und die Entscheidung war getroffen, ich muss hierher und fahre jetzt seit etwa 8 Jahren, fahre ich jetzt für Chamaeleon und bin sehr glücklich. Ich bin also der bekannte Schnittchenflori, weil wir oft keine Zeit haben, irgendwo anzuhalten und irgendwo lang essen zu gehen, weil einfach die Zeit nicht ausreicht, weil wir lieber die Natur und die Tiere uns angucken. Und da halte ich immer an wunderschönen Plätzen an und dann gibt es von mir Schnittchen. Ich lege das immer so, dass ich im Okaqueyo Wasserloch dann anhalte. Da können die Leute aussteigen, da haben wir Elefanten davor und dann gibt es dann die Flori-Schnittchen. Furchtbar lecker, ja.
Normalerweise reisen wir ja immer in die ganze Welt hinaus. Sowohl unsere Erlebniserfinder, unsere Erlebnisberater, auch ich, und treffen uns mit den Reiseleitern, schulen die, tauschen uns aus. Und dieses Mal haben wir es umgedreht. Wir haben die 12 Besten aus 12 Ländern, überall von 4 Kontinenten, eingeladen nach Berlin und haben uns hier ausgetauscht.
You know, simple things. So, you acknowledge a bus driver, you acknowledge a guide. You know, acknowledging a person means that you, I mean, it's an immense potential that the person puts his heart into the work. Not everyone does it.
It's an exciting road, so we're looking forward to what's still coming, the new ideas and all of that.
I hope it will last very long time because it's a pleasure to work with Ingo and his team.
Of course, forever.
I would say, as long as the sun rises in the east, we would like to continue.